So, how do I feel about Facebook? I have to say, I liked it a lot better when I signed up for it, like 2.5 years ago, when it was just a thing you could use to keep in touch with people. I signed up for it because there were a lot of cases where people were like, well, I invited people on Facebook, and of course I didn't have one, so I wasn't being invited. And, you know, I just started college, out of town, so it was a way to keep track with all my high school friends. And yeah, and now it's got all these like little apps and things, and it's really busy. Like, you go to their homepage or the list of what people have been doing, and so much of it is like, they played this game and they made this score, and I really don't care. Yeah. I've been informed that it's becoming more like MySpace, which I wouldn't know because I don't have a MySpace. Or I think I signed up for it so that I could do some kind of activity, like I don't know. There was something that I needed one. I just needed to have one to be able to do it, and that's all I ever did with it. So there's me somewhere, and I think it has my picture, and I made one comment on something, and that's about it for my MySpace, and I haven't been there since. It's yeah. So Facebook. I don't know, it's starting to bug me. There was the original Facebook, and then they remade it, and then they remade it again. And I like the middle one. People were complaining about it, and then they did it again, and I don't like the way it is now, but oh well. Maybe I should start rearranging things so that it looks the way I want it to. I haven't really tried. The only thing I ever do with it is make sure I'm keeping up with people and to play Scrabble with people. My family, mostly. I do use it to chat. That's an interesting feature. I mean, most people, I would say, this could be totally off, but I would say that most people who have a Facebook also have some kind of instant messenger thing. But I guess that's, I don't know. It's still kind of cool. I don't find it all that entertaining. I don't know how people can sit for like hours on Facebook. I go, I check things, I leave. That's about it. I think the concept is very interesting. A way to keep in touch with people, a community on the internet. You can send out party invitations, share photos, tell people how you're doing, meet new people if you want. It started an interesting trend among college students, you know. I just met you, tell me your first and last name so I can look you up on Facebook. And I'm like, but I don't want to know you on Facebook. I would prefer to only be friends with people that I'm actually friends with on Facebook. So, yeah. I guess that's why I don't have as many friends as a lot of other people I know. But I never understood that, going to find people that you've only met once and friending them on Facebook. It seems so pointless. I mean, I've never been contacted later by these people. I've never felt the need to go contact them. I barely even remember who they are. I don't know. My RA found me on Facebook. That was kind of, I guess you could see that as useful. Although I don't think he's ever used it to communicate. I think he just uses it to see his people. So I don't know. I think that in concept it is a very good thing, but in practice it has not been a good thing lately.